Discords.
Mute. Switch over. Some proper account.
Am I the only one who's been like self-promoting on this one? It looks like it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm being hosted.
Well, you said that you were.
I'm doing
You
it.
said that you were doing other. You were going to start putting in other places. I was wanting to actually look and see what all you. What is this? Oh, the warehouse district. Okay.
Yeah. Don't wander off too far. All right. So we're all here. We're all doing great. Mason was out having dinner by himself, about to hit a fancy restaurant. And the other ones were all chilling in a tavern and just got themselves some nice, tasty, yummy drinks. That sound about right?
Yeah.
All right.
I've just got food. But
yeah, food and drinks. You have found that there is some sort of plague going around that has been mutating people. The quarantine is to the north in Dale Farthing. You raided the dockmaster's office to get some old documents and some old shipping records. And that's where we're at. We forget anything?
Hooray.
I think we're good. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer. Yeah, I'm on the right layer. I can move you guys all around.
Only minor.
Sweet. Alright, Mason.
To that,
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Only minor detail in theme is we talked to the one guy about fixing Mason's hoverboard, perhaps.
Yes.
Also, that I was going to try and help him recover his whale.
Yeah, that's going to be at the Drunken Knave. He's there right now. I actually have him sitting in the Drunken Knave right now. It's this guy. I don't remember what his name was.
Call him Bob.
No, I came up with a stupid name for him.
This is my struggle, too. It's like, oh, shit, what did I give that person for a name?
Well, like, I wrote all the names down. I just forgot to write... Oh, he's Wraithmore.
Wraithmore? Alright.
Oh.
And then the Guildmaster was Dan Caldan. Who is probably going to be right here for now. Dan Caldan. I'm going to give him a better stat block later, but that's good enough one for now. And then the other three weren't terribly important. They were the dock workers, and Rod Cabello was the dock master who died.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now we are caught back up. Let's drop back in with... Hey, I found it. Perfect. Perfect timing. Mason, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Good old perception. Ba-bam.
Around the corner, you see a couple of dudes coming for you.
Who knows?
Can I, gauge their intent? Like, are they coming at me?
They're definitely, like, you see them, they're, like, looking like they're coming towards you with a pretty hostile intent. You're a little bit outside of the restaurant. They're, like, a couple of blocks away. Kind of did that whole, like, point at you and then start walking towards you faster. Sort of deal.
I go into the restaurant.
Okay, go into the restaurant. There is a bouncer there, and he's just like, do you happen to have a reservation?
So this would be deception, I believe?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I don't have a reservation, but uh my cousin's my sister's first cousin's third, wife, second twice removed, she is expecting me. So please, and I actually go to try to walk past him.
He. This is kind of like
By the way,
a large, like a tall, lanky, but looks like kind of decent scrapper cat. He just kind of steps aside and blocks you. Like, I'm sorry, you need a reservation to eat in this fine area. And he kind of like looks at you and like doesn't appreciate you.
right. All right, I throw a quick glance over my shoulder to see how far the two guys are from the distance.
They pulled out their crossbows and they're within crossbow range.
Okie dokie. So, all right. So we're gonna do this one more time. And bam. And I throw my nose up. I throw my beak up, and I go, very well. Then I want to eat at this establishment anyway. And I turn and I RUNNOFT opposite, like back toward the tavern district.
Yep.
And I'm trying to keep like how busy is it out like right now?
Not super busy.
Dang. Okay, so that wouldn't work.
Right. That's how you knew they were
I tried
like
to,
pointing at you because it was pretty obviously you.
right. Um, yeah, 'cause I'm probably like the only like black bird with red
Yeah.
black feathered bird with red tips. Um, I start walking, but I walk with a like
Like a determined pace.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
And as I'm doing that, I'm trying to keep people in between me and them.
Well, they do each gonna get a decent shot at you,
Right.
but you still have your full armor, so 8 misses you, and
That I look down and that keep walking some more. I walk a little faster.
yeah, the crossbow bolt. One of them pings over your head, but then one of them sort of ricochets and hits you like in your little birdie legs for 9 damage.
I go.
They're about a block away each now.
I keep walking.
I
Now I'm looking for like any type of. How far am I away from the actual? Wow. How far am I away from the actual district? From the tavern district?
You're only like a block away from the tavern district. You're about 3 or 4 blocks away from where you started. You can clear
They're
about a
close,
block around.
but they're closing in on me.
Yeah. They're keeping pace with you. So you can move to an adjacent block, or you can dash and move 2 blocks.
Hmm. All right. So let me see what I have. Um. Obviously, I want to heal that, but I'm pretty sure if I do, they're gonna catch up to me, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Nope.
All right, so I am going to chance it. I know this is gonna hurt a lot. I am actually going to dash.
Doop, doop.
That should put me into it, and then once I get into like the tavern district, um, I'll go into the nearest tavern. The first tavern that I see,
Okay.
I actually will try to
You'll be
stuck
able,
into it.
there.
you'll be able to get there next round, but they're each going to get one more shot at you.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Oof.
Oh shit.
And that's a 17, which I think still hits you.
Yeah, that sure does.
So that was 13 for the first one.
21,
And then 4 for the
No.
next one.
22, 20.
You're down to like 6 hit points.
All right, so I'm pretty bad.
Pretty
I'm
bad.
pretty bad
But
off.
now you can run into one of these taverns, which are less exclusive.
Right. I go into. I run into the tavern
All right.
or hobble at this point into the tavern, and hmm, they've seen me, so I'm pretty sure they see me go into this tavern.
Right. They're a little bit of ways. They can't fire at you for a couple rounds.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the tavern.
Everybody looks a
I
little
am
surprised
going
as you burst in.
All bloodied.
Yeah, probably everything is fine. Everything is fine. And I do. Do I have cure light wounds? I believe I have cure light wounds. Cure wounds.
Yep.
I do cure wounds on myself.
I think I have it set to work right. Click it from your on the front of your character sheet in the middle. There's a
Oh, I went to spells and did it.
oh yeah, it worked just fine.
Alright.
So you get 8 hit points back. You're down to 2 spell points. You also have, because you're a fighter, you have second wind.
Right.
So you're not like that screwed.
Right. But I mean, yeah, once I do that, now I start looking for basically the exit.
Perception.
Cannot find it.
Nope. You're like you're like looking around really nervously. The bartender.
So,
It might be behind the bartender. You're not really sure. There's like several doors, kind of toward the back of the tavern. You're not sure
Right.
like which is upstairs, which is a restroom, which is another dining area, or what.
okay, so I actually
There is a
walk
window
over
you can
to
dive out of, like a side
how
window.
close? How is the side window?
Yeah.
Is
Like
it facing the?
it's closed.
Is it facing the?
No, it'll get you through the tavern. It's closed, and you'd have to like dive through it.
That would hurt a lot.
It might hurt a lot, and will
Yeah,
probably
I don't
upset
want-
someone. But it is an
I
option
don't
if you're
want-
desperate.
Hmm.
Which at this point, with a 6, all you're really going to get is desperation options.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while you're trying to figure out what to do, everybody else at the other tavern, the food's not bad. It's cheap. It is. I have a chart for this. On the menu.
You have a chart for food?
Yeah, I found like a ton of random generators, and I'm pretty excited. Now I am like beyond excited. I've been busy generating a lot of bullshit for everybody.
Even an imaginary menu.
Right. Like, I have a menu here somewhere. I don't remember where it went, but for the named taverns, I actually have menus for all of them.
Okay.
So you guys are in, this is the Violet Wench. It's decent quality. Drinks are average. Give me 1 second, because I'm pretty sure I just closed that one, and I definitely didn't want to do that. They have an array of options for food. Let me bring some. They have rice noodles, acorn noodles, basil and thyme with chickweed, horse rack and gumbo, sheep tail, has some fried eggs in it, scorpion, mouse heart, boar jerky. Lots of interesting stuff. And they also have several fancy drinks, because you're not in like a shitty bar. You're just in like a medium tavern. There's a mint drink with silver swirlies on the rim. It smells really minty and tastes like arsenic.
Arsenic?
which is almonds.
Almond
Oh.
flavor.
Yeah.
Almond. Yeah. Okay.
And that's cyanide, but whatever. There's a little magenta one, an emerald one, a fuchsia one, a silvery one.
Say, dang, they taking arsenic.
Yeah.
Oof, savage.
They savage. Alright, so you guys are having like a fairly decent meal. It's a grubby bar, but the food's nice. And the drinks are really good, but they don't have a ton of them. There are a lot of people in there. It looks like this is where a lot of people are hanging out. Most people are sober. Bartender's kind of glaring at you. He looks like a wizard of some sort.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, just like you
I write
guys
that
are.
up too.
He's kind of giving you like a "you guys aren't my regulars" look.
Yeah, I'm just chilling with some acorn noodles. That sounded really good.
Yeah. It is
Any type of fries.
specifically acorn noodles with a Florence fennel, Gouda, a date, and nori on a bed of cooked daberlocks with sea kale and strawberries. Aged
Wait a
pepper
minute.
jack arakia pie with chestnut and almond soup and beer and biscuits as a whole meal.
Hmm.
It's 5 silver.
Okay, I'll take all that without any of the meat.
Yeah,
'Cause nori is that's
it's
yeah.
Seaweed.
yeah, seaweed. Choked on something.
Dang, that sounded good.
I know. I got like a really good meal generator. It's nice.
And that's from like a less like that's from like a I won't
Like a
call it-
not fancy tavern.
right. That's from like a
I've
middle
never
class
can't
tavern.
remember how many silver are there in a gold.
10.
10 or
All
sorry.
right, cool.
When I
Thank you.
when I get really anal, I start forcing you to use actual conversions, and then it's like, today it's 12 silver. Today it's 8 silver.
Oh, so it's actually up. It's okay. Okay, so
But
it's not.
I'm
Let's
not-
not do that.
I'm-
Can we please not do that?
Right. I'm not that anal for now.
Okay.
Basically, all it means is you just have to make change. Like, I'll give you a gold, and then he gives you like 2 silver and change.
Cool.
Okay.
But it's annoying to keep track of. Although it is slightly more realistic.
So,
True.
how do you do? So, is it penny? A copper penny? A copper piece is a penny.
Silver's a
Silver
dime.
piece is like. Okay, silver's a dime.
Gold is $1, and platinum's like
Okay.
10.
Okay. Okay.
I need to write that down.
It's a
Yeah.
lot better than the way. That's a lot better than what I used to think it was.
Or really, what it is, if you want to use like more modern stuff,
It's
a
like a
silver's
copper is
like
$1.
$10, or a silver's like $1,
And what would a gold be?
like
equivalent?
$10.
Okay.
A gold is like a decent hour's work.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Like a gold is either anywhere from like a day's wages. I think it's traditionally a day's wages. But inflation, so it's like a solid hour of like doing good work.
Okay.
Okay, if you get 5 gold a day, you've done a pretty decent day.
Okay.
And so silver is kind of more in the dollar range. It'll fluctuate between like $1 and $10, but not too
That
bad.
helps me. That helps you know how much,
Mhm.
like how expensive something is, though.
Right.
Like whether you should be outraged because someone charges something.
Right.
Okay, that's good though.
And I'll kind of like give you guys an idea if something seems overpriced or seems relatively cheap. This food is relatively cheap, but not like this is like a chain restaurant level of food.
Okay.
It's good, but not necessarily amazing. Okay.
We're at a Chili's.
Yeah, that's like you guys are at like a Chili's. It's not great. That's exactly what I was going for. Like Applebee's.
You're not gonna have a bad experience.
Yeah, like it's alright, but if you're like a poor traveler, it's pretty good. But
Right.
it's definitely not like the fancy
Drinks are a
district.
little watered down. But
I don't know. I don't know now. Some of the food in the fancy district. Yeah.
Yeah. This place has really good drinks, is what they're known for.
Right.
I mean, this place isn't shooting crossbow bolts at us, so I mean, I think we're one
Right.
up.
So it means I am 1, 2.
Speaking of which, okay, you are in the tavern. People are giving you kind of a weird look, but not giving you that much of a hard time.
Right. There's probably more like a holy crap. There's a bleeding bird in front of us.
Right.
Yeah,
Not the first time it's
definitely.
happened today, even, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, I approach the bar in a very brisk, like I try to keep it both like
uh-huh.
relaxed and brisk at the same time because I don't want to really panic anybody.
Right.
Um, so I approach the bar
Mm-hmm. He kind of
and
doesn't say anything, but looks at you.
if the is the bartender close enough to where I can talk to them without everybody else hearing me?
If you kind of hustle up there, yeah, you can get pretty close. And there's a lot of
Right,
people in
which
there,
I
so there's a bit of bustle.
okay. All right, so I get to the bar. I'm not sure which one I'm looking at. So, um, what I do is I ask them. I go, look,
Mm-hmm.
there are two guys. I don't know who they are, but they're chasing me. They basically have shot me 3 times. No, they've shot me. Yeah, they've shot at me multiple times. They've hit me twice with crossbow bolts. I just need to get out. Is there a back door out? I will gladly make it worth your while. And the sleight of hand comes when I actually palm gold pieces. Like the only thing I have, palm a gold piece and put it on the table or put it on the bar, but I'll hold up like a hold up a hand
Mm-hmm.
wide enough to where they can actually see it, and then I put it back down.
He looks at you. Roll an insight real quick.
Whoops, that wasn't it. Ugh.
He like gives you this kind of like nod, shakes his head a little bit. You have no idea what he's trying to tell you, and then eventually he's just like, "God damn it!" And it's like, "Go out back. It's the one on the left," and kind of takes the money. I ain't seen that. I ain't seen nothing.
Perfect. I get up and I actually follow him. I actually follow his directions.
Yeah, and so it takes you through the kitchen, and you
Ooh.
kind of go through the kitchen, and there's a door in the back. Give me
Right.
one more perception check. You hear
Lord.
something, but you're not sure what it is.
All right. So, yeah, I'm too focused. I'm too focused on getting
Right.
back to the others.
You've basically slipped out the back door at this point.
Basically, is what I wanted to do. And what I'll do is because I'm pretty sure they see me going to that tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I um that picture, the picture that the picture 2 squares over, that's Manny, but I'm pretty sure he's not there. I'm pretty sure he's with the others.
Yeah, they're all like right here.
Right. Okay. Hey, just like old Final Fantasy, everybody goes into one person.
Yep, just one big stack.
All right, so I just book it at this point. Now I'm booking it back to the I'm booking it back in that general direction into that
Okay. You see one of the guards sees you down the street and points at you again, raises his crossbow, but doesn't quite have enough time to get a shot off. But they found you again.
now I'm starting to think about who wants me dead again. Great.
Good question.
A lot of people.
Are you just gonna
Apparently,
keep sprinting down the street? You're about 3 blocks away from where they were at.
if there are if there are basic yeah, this is a great way for me to see if I can actually do this. If there are like how busy is this area?
Not very. That's kind of why they're not really having much trouble finding you.
Finding me isn't the part that I'm worried about. Yeah, I just take off.
Okay.
But I start doing like zigzag motions to where they can't really have like a good beat
Okay.
on me.
So you're gonna take the dodge action and then run. So that's very reasonable. Good news is, because of your Tonfuzz, you get a +1 to your armor class while you dodge.
Nice.
So they're gonna try and take more pot shots at you. Where did they go? They left. That's mean to them. Okay. So they're gonna be at disadvantage, and you have a bonus to your armor class. Thunk, thunk. Unfortunately,
Both of those hit.
but you're not taking that crit. So this guy kind of got you. This guy kind of got you. Think. One.
So it's kind of a little stinging.
Right. It like
I
hit through
don't
your
even.
feathers.
I barely feel it.
Oh, and you are so lucky. Because that 9 was the crit damage.
Oof.
And because of your juking, you missed the crit. So
So basically, so it is just one piercing, right?
just one piercing. That 9 was
Right,
from
so
the
they-
crit that we're not paying attention to.
So they basically just caught. They basically just scratched it. It
Yeah.
went. It did one of those like it scratches. It goes across the cheek where it just
Yep.
leaves like a little cut of.
Yeah, you got like one on your ribs. It's kind of like bounced off your rib real quick. Hurts like hell, but bleeding all over the place. But it'll be fine.
Right. I keep moving.
Yeah. You were damn lucky. You dodged. All right. So you make it, and you burst into the tavern. The rest of the party sees Mason like bleeding, just running into the tavern. Everybody gives him a look again.
So, Monty, being familiar with this sort of situation, because usually he's this dumbass,
Yeah.
he's gonna brandish his weapon, just sort of like run up to the door and like look out.
I hold.
Just,
I just hold it. I hold it 2 fingers.
all right. Yeah. Monty will get ready to see if they try to come in through this door, just like ready an attack in case they enter.
All right. One dumbass enters.
Oh God.
All right.
You're just like baseball swing. And he has no idea what's coming, so you got advantage. Yeah, you
Right.
you hit him a lot. Thunk.
Wow.
Bury that thing right in his chest. He's like,
Mhm.
and now we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone?
Yeah, because you're all actually
Alright.
here. He just got a surprise attack out of it.
Okay. Hold on. Initiative.
It's on the middle of your character sheet, kind of toward the top. There's like a little dice that says in it.
Oh. Hold on. Did I not do it right?
Um,
You have to click
Yeah.
your little portrait first.
yeah, click on yourself, and then. To be fair, hold on, I'm gonna spread everybody out
Oh,
again.
better.
Yeah, I'm like,
for
I
sure.
can't click on me.
There, everybody
Rocket.
should be re-spread out.
Alright. Alright, so I click on my picture?
Yep.
Alright.
And then click the button.
It's saying you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
just click
Do I
on
gotta
yourself.
select- That's all I was wondering. Do I have to click on myself?
Yeah.
I do. Alright, so we'll go to me.
I'm still not getting where I'm supposed to be clicking. Sorry.
So click on the Ujo picture,
Yes.
and then go back to your character sheet, and then
Oh,
click in
okay.
it. Yep.
And then initiative.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay.
It's
There
a
we
two-step
go.
process. No worries.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of annoying how it does it, but it's what we got. All right, Mason, you are up first.
Alright, so
This guy has
the guy
a
that
fairly large
the
hole
gu-
in his chest.
All right, he's probably looking pretty messed up.
He's actually doing fine.
Okay, so seeing that,
I just put a crater in the armor. I didn't actually.
Yeah. Like you knocked the wind out of him, but he's
right.
still
So
like over half hit points.
what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use my second wind.
Uh-huh. That's a bonus action, thank God.
It's not letting me do it.
If
Is
you
that the
how do I do it?
1d10?
Yeah, you,
Oh, I
you can
just
just roll the
clicked
dice, yeah.
Okay, well.
Perfect. And then you can click on your character and you can do the math yourself if you want, but I've been doing it for you. Should be at 15.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because you could have just said, sanitizer.
Alright, do you want to do an attack?
You know what? Screw it. Once I get my breath, I actually go to try to swing on him.
Alright, go ahead.
So let's see. We come down to where are you at? Baton. Is it Tom Fuzz?
Yeah, it's just under baton.
Bam.
That's a hit. Crack him upside the head. And then so click on where it says baton +3. Click on that. It'll do damage.
So click on it again, or click on the 1d4 plus.
Click on the chat where it says 16, 9, and then baton +3. Click on baton
Oh,
plus
just
3.
click. Okay.
There you go. 6 bludgeoning. You just crack him upside the face. Now that popped a tooth out. Probably
You
broke his nose.
gonna ask him who sent him?
That would make sense.
I literally was just about to do
You're
that.
just like, grah, grah, bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
Alright, Money. You are up
Yeah, I was
again.
wondering if anyone was gonna actually figure out maybe this is like town guards and we're just burying ourselves in shit
Yeah.
here, but I'm like, I don't think my character would, so we're
Right.
just gonna roll with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll attack him. I assume since Mason was within melee range of this guy, I have pat tactics
You
now.
do.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt. I click on the damage for
All
by
right.
mistake anyway, but that was 12.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I'll take it.
Right. Alright. You thwack him again. That time you got blood. Probably cracked his sternum.
Round rest.
Yeah. In exchange, his buddy runs up. And now you get to deal with his buddy too. And they also get pack tactics.
Oh.
Yeah. He's going to mace your ass for goddamn, thank God for those pack tactics. It only does 4 and 5 damage though. And then
Alrighty.
the other one is also going to mace you because you're kind of in the way. Miss and hit. For 6. So you take 4, 5, and 6. And then the injured one retreats a little bit. And he's still in range, but the other one's kind of stood up in front of him. Ujo, you're up.
So we haven't officially asked them who sent them or
Nope.
why they're here.
They haven't said anything yet.
All right. Can I try asking?
Yes.
Them?
And you can hope that they speak Draconic.
All right. So, yeah, I'm just like snapping and growling and asking them who they are and who sent them.
They do not speak Draconic.
No.
They give you a weird look. Kind of a concern.
Is there anything?
Roll insight.
All right. Let's see where the fuck. Insight.
Actually, first you can write. Just click on either persuasion or intimidate to try and get your message across.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Yeah.
Let's do intimidation. Submit.
Not too bad. Not great, but not the
Yeah.
worst. Oh yeah, they ain't afraid of you.
Aw. Of course they aren't. But yeah, we don't know what the fuck they're doing here. Alright, I guess, which one's closest to me?
So the uninjured one is closer. The injured one took half a step back.
Alright, cool. I guess I can always lunge and bite one of them,
Right.
the closest one to me.
Then
try that?
everybody's kind of crowding up front.
Okay. Alright. So I could try that, though?
Yep.
Alright.
Run up, bite attack. If you
All right.
could probably kill the injured one if you hit him good enough. Unfortunately, that is not quite good enough. You're just having trouble, like, squeezing in there between the 4 people up front. They're moving around enough, and you don't want to snap on the wrong person, so can't quite get a hit in. Alright, so that's it for you.
Right.
Estrella, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. My character has been drinking,
A little bit.
and she sees Monty attack, so she's probably just gonna naturally follow suit.
Which drink did you have? Did you want the mint, the magenta, the emerald, the fuchsia, or the silver?
So we technically drank.
You drank the other stuff, too.
Because I just had the 2 drinks from Monty's bird.
Right.
Whatever. And then we will go.
So the emerald drink has yellow swirls and kind of fruity. Smells like cave rock, tastes like coffee. But it doesn't get you particularly messed up other than some numbness.
I'm not sure what exactly I drank.
No worries. You're not feeling too bad. You're like drunk, but not stumbled on the ground drunk.
I can still fly straight.
Right, you're pleasantly drunk.
Okay. So
Kind of has a numb thing going on. Dark Bolt. So remember, Dark Bolt is your big deal spell. And then Dark, the other one is Dark.
Is it Beam?
It's on the core. The top one. Oh, did you hit cast beam? No, that was Dark Bolt.
Can I cast that?
Hold on. Click, click, click. Because Dark Bolt doesn't take. There we go. It doesn't take anything. It's your cantrip. Perfect. Okay, I was like, why did that take? Yeah, hit. Do damage. You hit him.
Perfect. We'll go for this guy.
Okay. You hit him pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just like shot a beam of cold necromantic energy at his head.
Oof.
He's a little pissed off.
Then yeah.
Alright. Sprocket, does Cimarus want to do anything?
Monty.
Or is Cimarus just kind of dodging? Cimarus is just kind of with you dodging. Oh no!
Yeah.
I made Cimarus...
he's huge.
Yeah, I was like, I made him huge by mistake because he's so tiny. What? Sprocket? I think I get to command Sprocket.
Sprocket's just gonna stay out of the way. Sprocket's got nothing they can do right now.
Yeah, Sprocket's basically still hiding in your backpack.
Yeah, Sprocket's back in the backpack. So.
Flit, you're next.
Okay, I'm.
This
No, I've got a pistol in my hand.
Yeah.
But just because everything just exploded in front of me, I want to scooch under the table
Mm-hmm.
and then flip it up on its side for cover.
Okay. That
And then I'm going to say, who the hell are you? What the hell's going on? Somebody has to ask questions around here, I guess.
yes. I mean, I don't expect it to be the
Um,
barbarian.
Neither do I.
You-
And I'm the only one that's not drinking, also. So
Right, that helps. And you speak all the relevant languages. They're a dog, so you can bark, bark,
talk, bark at them.
bark, bark.
Yeah, who are you? What the hell's going on?
We're rounding
And
up
I'll-
strangers.
Why? I don't think we have that much of a conversation. We're not strangers.
He doesn't want to necessarily answer you.
Okay. Do I have any actions left?
Yeah, so the flipping the thing was a movement action. You can get one
Okay.
sentence really for free, so you still have a full action and a bonus if you need it.
Let's shoot at the hurt guy.
Okay. You gonna shoot him with your gun? Blam!
No, I miss him.
Yeah,
That's one.
it made a very loud noise.
Where that came from?
And that startled them. They're not used to guns. I mean, they exist, but they're very loud.
Yeah.
Alright. They're still gonna try and murder you now. Mason!
Sure.
All right, so she asked the question.
Yeah.
He said that
Didn't-
asinine statement.
Yep.
And then she pulled out a gun and fired.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first
that's a
off-
pretty good summary of what just happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
first off,
exactly what happened.
First off, I jump.
Uh-huh.
Which one was the one that said the comment? That said that.
The slightly healthier one. The slightly more injured one is, like, nursing his wounds. You're not really going to have trouble attacking either one.
Right. I go, and I actually say loud enough to where they both can actually hear it. Well, since you don't want to tell us easily, I guess we can beat it out of you. And I go and lay hands on the bloodied one. Go ahead, finish him off. And I missed, probably.
I was going to say, lay on hands is the name of your healing maneuver, so I was like, you're going to heal him? That might work.
No.
Heal him just to beat him up
Startled
again.
me, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
that's-
good news is his armor class is 11, so you hit.
Oh, sweet.
He's not wearing that heavy. He's wearing, like,
I get-
armor, but not that bad.
I get a hit or 2 hits.
Because you haven't used your bonus action, you get 1 hit, and then you can use your bonus action to hit with your other hand.
Okay.
So you can roll damage on that. 3 damage. He's still up.
Okay.
Looking pretty dazzled. You, like, knocked half his teeth out. Oh!
Oh,
How
never
do you
mind.
want to take him out? Tell me. For your crit.
That takes him out?
It's gonna take him out. There's no way you can't take him out with whatever you're about to do. So tell me how you take him out.
Kill him or knock him out.
You can do either one. You can knock his head off if you want. Whatever you want to do.
Basically, for him, I just knock him out.
Okay. How do you do it? Be awesome.
I try to do it in the most dramatic fashion possible to intimidate his partner, the one that said something.
You kind of like, with your one hand, give him that like tonfa punch, and then your other hand, you just do like this full uppercut, and he just like does a 360 flip. You definitely knocked him out, but that shouldn't have killed him from what you did. Maybe broke his jaw, but probably not kill him.
And I point, and if you allow me, I actually point one of the tonfas at his buddy, and I go, "You still don't want to tell us you still don't want to tell us why you, or tell me why you were shooting at me?"
For that crit, you'll get an intimidate. Roll intimidate. You got kind of fucked up, and you just blasted this guy out. He goes, "We're rounding up strangers, people we ain't seen around here, and we ain't seen you around here. Lord's order."
Lord's order.
Yeah.
Oh boy. At that point, I just walk off. Screw this.
There's not really anywhere to like walk off to per se.
But you get what I mean. Like what he said is just like, oh god, okay. Because I'm pretty sure I remember them. Somebody mentioning the lord of this port town, or the lord of this town.
Yep.
See,
There
it's how
are a
everything
couple of
looks.
like, yeah.
It's just like, oh god. And you guys got anything? Because if anything, if nothing else, we can just beat the snot out of him too.
Anybody?
From behind the table, I got a pipe up. We're with the guild. I kind of like poke my hand up with my guild papers
Just
up
hold up
above
your
it.
guild paperwork like a flag.
Yeah, like a little flag. We're with the guild.
We're with the guild. Go ahead and next person go. Monty, what do you want to do? The guy that's up still looks pretty healthy. You're not quite sure if he's going to stand down or not.
Alright, I'm gonna doff my great axe and I'm gonna give him a big hug and bring him in to talk.
Roll athletics.
Alright.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be anything he has. Yeah, you definitely just get him in a big old bear hug. He's like, ah!
Hello, new friend. Let's go talk about this lord of yours, huh? I'll bring him in.
He's just like, ah! Doesn't like this. Doesn't like this at all. Can't really do anything about it either, so. Where did my little name generator go? Now I have too many tabs. I have like 13 tabs open. Alright, so he is currently grappled. He is going to try again to escape. Spending his action. Do another athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
You're probably going to crush it. Oh! He kind of like headbutts you a little bit and like slips out under your arms, but that was his action, so he can't attack.
Oh, Fred, no.
Ujo, he just escaped the bear hug.
Yeah, upon seeing that, and since he can't understand me anyways, I'm gonna go and bite his ankle.
Alright, bite his ankle.
Good bit.
Bark, bark, bite. That's a good bite. Click on where it says
Okay,
bite
good.
+5.
+5. Alright.
Sweet. You just like snapped his ankle almost in half. You may have broken
Okay.
it.
Alright, well now he can't run away from us.
He's just like, ow! What fucking wyverns.
Butthole.
Estrella, what are you doing?
That means she likes you.
As a boy.
Bark. Bark.
So
I swear I'll get the gender right eventually, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That means he likes you.
so I can understand him. So I've been at least following the conversation for a little bit. I know it's probably the same lord that closed the town, or the dock harbor
Possibly.
place. Okay, doesn't seem very well received. Let's see.
We don't even know if they're being honest.
Yeah.
And the guy kind of seemed like a dick anyway, so even if they are.
Right. They haven't exactly shown you like authorization or anything.
Okay.
They just started
Let's
firing at
see.
Mason for some reason.
really have no intimidation at
You
all.
can try.
Just this little sprout. If I could make Cimarus grow like 3 sizes as an illusion, maybe.
Yeah,
Take
Cimarus can
advantage of
totally
it.
use their Shadow Dance to get bigger.
Cool.
So
So then
Cimarus
we're
is going to
gonna,
attempt to intimidate.
yeah.
basically,
do
we know that the Lord
Shadow
sent
Dance.
the Lord is sending them to round us up, round up.
Strangers.
All the new people.
And
12 intimidate.
intimidation on here? Oh, did you roll it?
Yeah, he's just like, alright, I'm clearly outclassed. He's willing to surrender.
We're gonna ask for proof of what's been going on here.
He pulls out some documents, like from his like jacket pocket, and it looks like a writ of bounty.
Leia's gonna survey the documents to see if they're
Right.
legit.
Roll investigate or history. None of which you're especially good at.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We'll try investigation. Not bad.
You see what looks like an official seal on it. They're like a little worn, like they've been folded and unfolded a lot, but as far as you can tell, they seem pretty official. Like there's a seal on it and everything.
I'll bring the papers around for the rest of the group.
Alright, everybody gets a look at them.
How many papers is it?
It's just like a one-page, like little parchment
Oh, okay.
Alright.
authorizing him
It's
to
just-
bring in anybody not registered with the city to collect a small bounty on it.
Okay.
Monty will go out and start dragging in the down one from outside into the
Yeah.
tavern.
They were all just inside the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Because like
my
you
bad.
hit the guy right as he like walked in.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just drag him over to a chair then and sort of like try and prop him up.
Cool. Yeah, this all happened like right in front of the door. So nobody was actually going to be leaving this tavern. All right. Yeah, it looks like his jaw's broke. He's otherwise fine.
I work for the Lord, I mockingly say as I'm like bouncing his broken jaw up and down to make it look like he's talking.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
He is not like, if he wasn't already passed out, he would be passed out.
Yeah. I'll take a closer look at the papers, or
Okay.
I'll just take and read over them.
You can try and investigate.
All right, yeah. Not much better.
Not a lot better, but
Okay.
they definitely look like, this looks like Lord's papers. You're not familiar with this one, but they don't seem to be
Yeah.
forged.
All right. So you're rounding up strangers. Probably might be good to check credentials when you do so. We're not strangers necessarily to whatever. We're here on the Tinker's Guild business.
They say he didn't respond when we called him.
Did he? I kind of look over.
They didn't say a word. They started shooting at me. Actually, they pointed. I took off running. They shot at me.
Oh. Well,
There you go. That seemed pretty suspicious. Looked like a criminal to me.
It's because I'm black, isn't it?
yeah, you seem like the guard, you seem like an asshole to me too, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah, but I got
Anyway.
papers.
I got papers too. Fuck you.
Roll
Um,
intimidate.
So, intimidate?
Yeah.
This isn't gonna go
Wait,
well.
this isn't the one that I KO'd. I KO'd. Is it? This
No,
is the other
there's
one, right?
another one.
Wait, this is a wake
Okay.
guy.
That did catch his attention. What kind of papers?
I told you, papers. I'm with the guild. And I flashed my papers at him.
He's gonna roll investigate. He's gonna roll investigate quietly. Whoops. Yeah, he's like, kind of quiets a little bit. Like, stops talking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I told you.
Like, almost
Come in
suddenly.
here, you're shooting at my companions. What the hell, man?
He didn't comply.
Check out your shit before you start shooting. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, take your friend, get the fuck out. I need to pay for the damages here. We're not strangers. You don't have any reason to stick around.
He picks up his buddy. Helps him drag out. He's still unconscious. He's gonna be out cold for a couple hours.
Yeah. I look over at Mason. Are you okay?
I need.
Mason's below half. That
All
much,
right,
that much you can see.
All right,
Yeah,
Alina, I reach
I'm
over.
bleeding.
Okay, I reach over, touch him on the shoulder.
Ignore that.
Okay.
Oh wait, you actually get to do this. You did get your spell slots back. You didn't cast any spells yesterday.
I feel like I did.
Did you? I know you cast them on the ship, but I don't know if you cast them last time. There wasn't much.
There wasn't any reason to cast them last time, so yeah, I have one more, I guess.
Yeah, you still have both your spell slots back. Let me give your spell slots back. 2 spell slots.
I should just have one.
Yeah, now you have one.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, okay. Anyway, whatever. I heal him.
For 8.
For 8, yeah.
Is
So
anyone
that's
else
8,
hurt?
8 points for you.
No, everybody's pretty good.
Ow.
I don't think anybody else got tapped.
I mean, I got tapped a lot, but I'm fine. I'll poke my head out as they're walking away.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come back to play with more people, I'm playing with you first. And I'll point at the one that's still obviously conscious.
Yeah, they're kind of like walking down the street, going this way.
They just got their asses verbally handed to them by a bunny. I don't think that they're gonna.
Yeah, they're not having a good day.
They're not
Bunny,
having
look over his
They got
head.
their butts kicked by a bird with 2 sticks. Of course they're not having a good day.
To be fair, they almost got the bird, but then the bird had reinforcements that they didn't know about.
Exactly.
Well, just
So anyway,
as you
I'm gonna go
had
back over
someone
it.
to come back to, they might as well. So
Yeah,
I just wanted to be sure that
I'll-
they don't come back with a squad.
I'll put the table up and put 3 gold on it, and let's get the hell out, please.
All right.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay, you guys
I
head
should
back.
cover the tab and any. Yeah.
Head back to the drunken knave.
Hooray.
On the way back, on the way to the nave, I basically I just go like, I'll say quietly, thank you. Just tell all of them like, thank you for being there. That would have been really bad if it wasn't, if y'all weren't there.
Stuff money.
Just
So,
glad you're all
real
right.
quick, my dynamic lighting stroke.
Okay, let me try and fix it.
And Monty will also, give me a nod.
You do have vision.
Oh, no, it's not like it went black. It was, like,
Yeah,
a
mine
bunch
did
of
too,
different
actually.
colors.
Mine went black.
It went chromatic on me.
Oh no, not chromatic.
That's weird.
It might be my computer, not something you can actually fix, but I've tried reloading twice now, and it's still just like a disco show.
That's,
Oh, I'm fine right here.
Yeah.
See if it stays that
But I
way.
will say,
Reload.
eh,
It's not as
Weird
these
echo,
injuries
too.
they're not really as bad as what I'm used to getting.
Mm.
Yeah, so you guys are in. Oh, I know. It's because she. No, one of you glows.
I think I glow.
I
Close?
think you
Am
glow.
I still glowing,
Yeah,
or is the white light for it?
I think you're still glowing.
Oh,
Wait,
take.
isn't
I don't want to glow.
Estrella? Isn't she like a fairy or a sprite or something?
Yeah, but she's not like the Tinkerbell style.
Oh, okay. So she's like an actual.
She looks more like an action figure with wings.
Oh yeah, okay. So she looks
Just
like
so
an
you guys can
actual
see what this is.
like fairy, like sprite. Okay. She looks like an actual bottle of Sprite.
Yeah. She's about the size of a 2-liter.
Oof.
She's like a 2-liter with big ass wings. And I think that's about the right size.
I know I'm streaming. I'm demonstrating what this looks like so everyone can see and see if anyone has any guesses how to fix this.
What is it?
Just I started
Oh, I
streaming
see, I see,
my
I see.
screen. Yeah.
That is
Oh.
bizarre.
Just wanna.
That is really weird.
Wild.
That is mad.
I got nothing.
Yeah, like that is crazy disco lighting. The only thing I could think of is Roll20's on crack.
Generally speaking, that's a fair statement.
Right. Yeah, that's weird. Because I have it on daylight mode.
Well, I'll just use her screen if I have to.
Right.
Right now.
I don't know how that works. That's a little weird. Okay. But you guys are back home.
Hmm.
The what's his face? This guy comes and says hi. Hi. This is your buddy, the wizard.
Oh, the one that was on the
Tavern?
The,
Yeah. Not the guild master. The wizard who said he'd meet you here.
Oh, okay.
Just whale guy.
There we go.
Yeah, the whale guy. He is holding a hoverboard for Mason. He managed to
Nice.
fit like a little anti-grav thing, like it's a spell Flit's familiar with, but he managed to fit like a floating disc enchantment onto the bottom of the hoverboard, on the bottom of the surfboard. So now it will float just barely off the ground. Can't deal with height changes. It'll only really go in a straight line, but you now have you can now use your surfing proficiency or your skate proficiency.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy music, Final Fantasy level up music just played in my
Yep.
head.
I'm like very curious about it, but I'm trying to
Do
not
roll
seem as
Arcana.
interested. Yeah, I'm just very like outside of my glance, just kind of really interested in it, but trying to play
roll
it low.
Arcana and Stealth. Not bad. You're kind of like taking a look at it. It definitely looks like your floating disc enchantment,
Mhm.
and probably is going to need to be similarly recharged.
Okay,
But it does work.
that's cool.
You're just gonna have to spend a couple minutes on a rest, like winding it back up, basically.
So I take the board from his hands.
Yep.
I put it on the ground, and I step on it, and I'm like, okay. Is there a command word for it?
No,
Or
it just kind of works. Once
Okay,
you
so
you
then
kind
I
of
step
throw
on
it at
it.
the ground, and then it just like hovers.
Hmm.
And then you step on it, and then when you step off, it like pops a little bit, and then you can pick it up.
Interesting.
It's like about as tall as you are, so it fits on your back.
Yay.
And it's basically literally Jet's little hoverboard. It hovers just like a foot off the ground. And you can use your proficiency basically as a... While you're riding it, you get plus 10 movement speed. And you can use your proficiency to try to make a dash action to triple your move speed.
Okay. But you said it's basically it goes in a straight line. I can't.
You can turn it, but like you're not going to be doing super wild maneuvers. You're not going to be like running circles around somebody.
Right. So it's basically a snowboard.
Yeah. It works just like the snowboard that you used to have, but now you can use it on ground.
Okay.
He looks very proud of himself.
I look like I'm about to cry. But I hold.
It's nice work.
Yeah. He goes, it's been an enchantment I've been working on, and I believe it's... I don't remember what accent I was using, so we're doing this one. I thought I would improvise it and make one of these. I've seen them around somewhere, but never quite made one myself. Pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it looks good.
You will, of course, have to do some maintenance to it, but you seem like you know what you're doing. I guess he's Swedish
What needs
now?
to be?
Like Swedish
Or
chef.
Yeah, you don't want me to do sweet.
He weighs like 5 pounds.
all right. Is there anything else we want to do today?
Monty will look around. So did you bring those chains?
Yes, they are at the guild hall because they're kind of heavy.
Lovely. And Monty will just start out.
Go get his shade.
Yeah, Australia will flutter after.
Okay, I put on your hoverboard what it
There you
does.
go. Okay.
Alright, so he takes you out and leads you to where the chains are. Is anybody else going with him, or?
Yeah, I'll go. With him.
Australia is.
Yeah, they're going to the guild hall. I'll follow them along.
Okay, everybody goes to the guild hall. It didn't actually map out the guild hall this time. I was like, I knew I forgot something. So you get there, it's like late, but the guild hall's still open. He takes you and has some like long lengths of chain. They look pretty rusty, like they're scrap chain, kind of been welded together, different like sized chains.
Alright, still better than rope, I guess.
Right, but it's a decent length. Looks like about 4 or 5 like 20-foot lengths of chain welded together.
Alright. Monty will pick that up and start out towards that little dock where found it earlier underwater.
Alright. It is. Everybody's heading that way.
No, I stayed at the guild hall.
Okay, you're staying at the guild hall?
There's nothing I can do at the...
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the guild master was still around.
Yeah, he is. Alright, so you are staying. Now I gotta zoom out. Click, click. Shoop, doop,
I can talk to him better.
There we go. Okay, you guys are over here. Was there anything you wanted to talk to the guild master about?
Getting some documentation for all of my companions so they can walk around the city freely
Ah, yes. We will work on that and it should be available
without
by
being
morning.
harassed by the guards.
Yes, the guards have been a little bit of a problem lately.
Yeah, they shot at Jason.
He definitely has a look.
I suppose. That's not something to be shot at over, though.
No,
Okay,
like
well-
this guy, he made an expression that you can't
Oh,
quite.
he made an okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they harassed him in the street. This is not... What's going on?
Well, like
Is
I
it
said,
just
they are quarantining people somewhat aggressively.
by rounding them up?
That is usually how
That would
quarantines
have
work.
been. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, as soon as we get
You're
the
pretty sure they
documentation.
don't work like that, but
Yeah. No, I'm not. But I'm not going to say that much.
right.
Well, if you can have that documentation sent over to the drunken knave as soon as you get it,
It
so
should be
that
available
we
by
can.
morning.
Thank you. Just and I go back downstairs just to
Okay.
mess around with some, just in
start
general, nothing
tinkering.
particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stress relief.
Yeah, you have access to the workshop, so it's all good.
Taking stuff apart, putting it back together, that kind of thing.
All right, everybody else heads back toward the docks. Let's see if you die yet, because it's possible. Where did all my thingies go? There. Nope, that's not my thingies. That's not my thingies. That's my thingies. You run across. You did run across something. Oh, perfect. Okay, you guys basically make it back to where the sub sank. It's like nighttime, not quite midnight.
All right, but we made it there without any like.
Yeah, and the streets are relatively empty right now. You don't see any patrolling guards.
All right, so first, Monty's going to sort of tie one part of the chain to one of the dock post boards, so that it just won't fall in all the way when he jumps down with it.
Yeah, you can kind of fix it there, so it's not going anywhere.
Okay. Then he'll again sort of take off most of his equipment, and he'll dive in holding the chain.
All right. You do mostly remember exactly where it is. You are in the water right now. What is everybody else doing? Mason, Estrella, Ujo.
So he just dove in?
Sorry, I'm currently trying to log back in.
No worries. He just jumped in the water. Is anybody else doing anything?
Can my light go through water?
Yeah. You can give him like a little glowy light so he can see underwater.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Which one would that be? Is that one in my actual spells? Yes, it is. So it's just light?
Yeah, it's a dancing. It might be one of your dancing dark spells, I think. One of your dark manipulations does like a kind of a UV glowing spell. I think it's Dark Wave? No, I think it's Shadow Dance. Or it is Dancing Darkness. That's what it is. Dancing Darkness is Dancing Lights. And it basically glows UV. That like weird purple light.
For some reason my character sheet is having a stroke.
That's dumb. Roll 20 is probably being dumb.
What are those pretty little fish over there, huh?
We just didn't talk about them.
They're your new friends.
Oh, I love friends.
Or Dark Dance.
You seem to make them very easily.
Yeah, I'm good at friends.
Is it Dark Dance or Dancing Darkness? I can't actually find it. Or is that Cimmerius?
Dancing Darkness. That one.
Okay, it's on Cimmerius.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so we'll do that.
And
I'm gonna
then I
shed some
think you
light.
have prestidigitation or something. Oh yeah, dark dance for
Yes.
you is your prestidigitation. And then dancing darkness is like dancing lights for them. Okay. So you're now glowing, and kind of as you light up, you see these sharks patrolling around you. They look like they were circling around the submarine, the whale.
I take it they like gently disperse once I arrive because they're like, the fuck is this?
They spread out a little bit, but
Okay. Well, that's why I said gently. I figured
Yeah.
they were sticking around, but they were like, oh god, movement.
they're about this far away, like 20 feet,
Okay.
40 feet. What is their movement? They're about yeah, they're about 40 feet away. That sounds about right.
Alright.
You swim deeper and deeper. Takes you about 2 rounds to get down there, and you have about 4 rounds of breath before you start running out.
Alright, sounds good.
You're gonna start tying the chain around.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to get the chain to surround this as much as I can with what chain I have.
This is they look like they're coming in for you. You want to do something about it?
Okay.
They're not exactly surprising you, so like.
Yeah, taking note of that, Monty will rage.
Alright, go ahead
and I'll describe visually what that looks like once I actually get to the surface.
Well, they are currently circling above you, so you have to go through them to get to the surface.
I figured.
Yeah.
But I'm going to see if I'm tainty enough of a boy to finish what I'm trying to do first.
Alright, well, they are going to roll initiative, so you roll initiative 2.
Alright.
And then you're probably definitely going before they are, because they're still really slow. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Okay. Crit initiative. So you can take a round to get the chain sort of loosely tied. It has like a hook. You kind of wrap it around and hook it.
Alright, sounds great.
And then they are now... No, not all of them. I don't want them all to be a group.
So, now that we're level 3, I'll have 16 AC while raging, I believe. Yeah, 16.
Yeah. It is going to make it significantly harder to swim.
Yes.
Alright, so you're basically going to do chain then rage, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you got them, and now they're going to go onto a feeding frenzy. You are pretty well surrounded, and they get pack tactics. 20? 20? Does 18 hit you with while raging?
Yeah, 16.
Okay. Well, 3
The
of them
only
hit
one
you.
misses.
Yeah, 3 of them hit you. You also get the benefit of the damage reduction. So it's 776, which reduces to, I think, 443?
I can't remember if it's rounded up or down. Let me read rage real quick.
Yeah.
It's just normal resistance. I think normal resistance is rounded up, so yeah, 443.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't change that about it. You just get bonus AC on top of it. Alright, so that was all their attacks. They don't actually get multi-attack.
Alright. That helps.
So you are about level with them. If you dash, you can make it to the surface. You can try and attack them from under here, too.
Well, seeing as there's 4 of them, that's probably a bit cocky even for me. So, I'll dash towards the surface.
Alright. Give me an athletics check, because you are currently relatively heavy. You are currently made of stone, so
Yeah, I am Rocky Boy now.
you're fine. Alright, and they are going to attack you again, which will
Nice.
keep your rage going, because they're not stupid enough not to do that.
Yeah.
Because imagine a barbarian just getting away with running away from a fight.
Yeah.
3.
All hit.
Yeah. Brutal. They don't even have that high of a hit. I've been rolling really good. Doop, doop, doop. Where'd it go? Doop. So after reduction...
13 points.
You're fine. Alright, so you are now on the surface, and they are next to you on the surface.
Okay.
Everybody else has now seen this, so you can all roll initiative too. As you're just like, ah.
Initiative.
There you go, everybody's there. Alright, it is Monty's turn first.
Alright. Mani is going to first try and attack the one on his, I guess, left. Let's go for this.
This one? Cool. Definitely hits. Alright, you like lop most of his fin off. He's not super happy about it. Anything else for your bonus action?
No, I'm just gonna try to get out of the water with my movement.
Okay. Give me another athletics check.
Right?
Alright. They are...
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah. They're all going to get their opportunity attack on you. And somehow...
Finally, some misses. My
Yeah.
God.
3.
Is that just one hit?
Alright.
1. Or no, 2.
2.
Only one of them hit for 2
Yeah.
points of damage, so he's mostly fine. But you are now about 10 feet underwater.
Alright.
You sank a bit more than you wanted to. Actually, you are actually walking along the bottom of the bay.
Could do this the hard way.
Right, you're like, fine. Walk, trudge.
Yeah.
You can probably hold your breath until you get back to surface, so it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah.
And you are currently out of their range again, because you basically just sank straight down
Alright.
once
Cool.
they distracted you. Alright, Estrella, you saw your boy come up above water, a whole bunch of sharks, and then he went right back down.
Ah, okay. Are any of the sharks still visible?
3 of them, it looks like he caught one of them pretty good, and then 3 went underwater pretty quick after him.
Okay. We're gonna try and hit the one.
Achoo! Yep, you can hit a dark bolt.
Cool.
Nice. We'll do that first one. Alright, you pegged one of them as it, like, sinks under the waves.
Perfect.
You're kind of, like, out to sea a little bit.
And then, do I have to go out to sea? It's 120
No, but...
feet?
Yeah, you definitely have
We'll be
plenty of
like
range to do it right there.
And as far as Summerus goes, that's not technically my action, is it?
Shooting would be your action. If you
A
want
cantrip?
Simrus to do... Simrus can go to a specific square for free, but if you want him to do anything else, it is... It is an action.
Okay. Well then I guess I'll just.
Alright, I'm going to turn the grid off so I can make Simrus the right size again. Because Simrus is not that big. Alright, next up is Ujo. You just saw some sharks. You are familiar with sharks. They are really annoying.
I have a question. Is Ujo any good at swimming?
You're not bad at swimming. You can doggy paddle.
Hmm.
You're just not great at it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have any... Technically, you're about as good as Mountie is, so...
Okay.
Basically...
How far is the closest one?
If you run and swim, you can probably get to one. You just need to make an athletics check.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try that.
Alright, go ahead and roll your athletics button.
Athletics. Normal roll.
Yeah, perfect. Basically, as long as you get a 10 or better, that's fine. As a general rule, like, if it's a simple challenge like trying to swim or something, 10 is just fine.
Yeah.
If it's easy,
Alright.
a 5 will do it. If it's harder, a 15. If it's really hard, a 20. 25 is like, don't expect to actually do this, but it's possible. So you are right up next to a shark that is sinking right now. This is one of the ones he hit with his axe. So you can definitely take a claw or a bite. Or a frost claw.
Alright. Yeah, I haven't tried a frost claw yet.
Give me 1 second. I want to do one thing real quick.
Okay.
Because... Oh, wait, no. Frost claw? Oh, I gotta turn on your ammo. Turn on exhaustion tracking and ammo. There we go. 'Cause you're the only one that I didn't do the cool thing for. So now, switch. Alright. Now use Frostclaw.
Okay. A moment, let me get back to my character sheet. Frost claw. Submit.
It didn't do what I wanted it to do. Just because I wanted to do the cool thing. There we go. Click it again. We're still going to count that 20. You totally hit him, but click it again.
Okay. Let's do it again. Same frost claw?
Yep.
Alright.
See how it says dragon attacks 1 left? That means you have 1 more dragon attack.
Okay. So I get to hit multiple times?
Well, you could use it like twice a day.
Okay. Alright, so do I click on frost claw to see
Yep.
how...
Click on Frost Claw and it'll do damage. So 12 damage to him. You like froze the shark's ash. You like froze up his gills. He's just kind of like twitching. Still alive, but not really. Cool. So now, basically, this is the easy way to keep track of how many you have.
Okay.
So this one shark is actually trying to escape you. You get what's called an attack of opportunity if you'd like. Where you get a free attack on them, which would be your claw attack. Your
Same frost claw? Or the regular?
Regular claw, yep.
Alright, well, since I have that opportunity, I'm gonna swipe at the one in the middle.
Well, just the one that escaped, the one you just hit.
Oh, the one I just hit?
Yeah,
okay, so I get to hit it an extra time?
Yep, when people run away, you get to hit them as they run away.
Okay.
You can only do it once a turn, but... You know, everybody else is coming close. This guy's running away, so you can basically finish him off.
Alright. So just regular claw?
Just regular claw, yep.
Alright.
And that's a hit. And what's pretty nice is your attacks aren't really hindered by the fact that you're in water.
Yeah, I was wondering how that would affect me, if at all.
Normally, it's just harder to hit. But you're not especially hindered because they're your, like, hands. You're swimming.
Alright.
You're slapping with him. But his axe, I think, might be rough. Is Mason here?